Oh, hello and welcome to the show. Sorry I'm running a little bit late today. Had a last second run to the bank before they thought they were closing, but apparently this bank is open later. Anyway, whatever. I'm here.
Wow.
What's
I'm
happening, guys?
envious. My bank closes on Saturday, you know.
Well, mine is open until noon, which is why I thought they were getting ready to close. But apparently the one I had to put the deposit in is actually open till 2, which I didn't know. But either way, it don't matter because I had the show starting at noon. So,
That's,
anyway.
yeah. Um,
So let me fix this cup of coffee real quick. So,
I couldn't believe it. A few minutes late, my hair turned white.
you know me, I hate to be late, man.
I know you do. You're usually right on time, prompt. It would take the militia to make you late for anything.
Yeah,
This
it
is
was
an anomaly. This is history in the making, folks.
it was
Yep. Mm-hmm.
last minute. No,
Yeah.
nobody's fault. This stupid
Well,
issues.
I've
Anyway,
got my spaghetti ready and with toasted
spaghetti.
tortilla because that's the only bread I have, and my coffee and my drink. So I'm good to go, buddy.
All right, all right. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see if
Did you send
anybody.
the link to Elsie or anybody else? Omer, did
Yeah, I
you?
sent it to Omer, LZ, Apex,
Okay, I'm out of here.
and Mark.
Oh, Mark.
So,
Uh,
Marv,
oh,
Marv,
Marv. Oh,
Marv.
okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is
we'll
probably a
see.
good time for
Anybody.
him. Whoop. Welcome to, well, I almost said 4 o'clock shadow. High Noon with Shadowhawk Talks, number 6. Yes, going to do a book review. Bum, 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 bum. When Shadowhawk gets back. Arcania today. Arcania, I believe it's called.
Uh,
Arcania.
Sorry about that. I kicked myself. I'm all
Yeah.
discombobulated from
You're
running
not
late. Hold
bruised,
on.
are you? You're not hurt.
No,
Everything
I'm
fine.
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So Arcania today, right?
It's Arachna.
I
She's a
knew I had it wrong.
yeah. She's
Mhm.
kind of like a Spider Woman type Spider Girl.
As soon as I saw it was English, I knew I was in trouble.
That's, that's right.
It's good to talk to you, Shadowhawk. It's been a while. He will be our special guest on the 4 o'clock shadow today.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Uh,
And we will talk about the Shadowverse coming soon, among other things.
there's no Shadowverse yet.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
it's
I
lurking
suppose
in the
there
shadows.
there could be an expansion of things at some point, but for
That
now,
cable's pushing us in realms we may not want to go. I don't know, man. He just got all kinds of suggestions.
well, you know, Gable, he's always got suggestions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I chewed off a pretty good one today. This is a good sized book, with a fairly long
Is
story
it?
in it.
Now, when did
Yeah.
you get this one?
Oh God, I've had this one a couple of years now. I think. Let me check the date on it real quick.
And who
I'll,
publishes that thing?
well, I will tell you in just one second here. It's Marty Kapanen was the writer, co-plotter. Carlos Granda is the artist. Markson Strelkov, the colorist. Helica Ordo, the letterer.
Did he just tell me to
Uh,
stroke off? I'm just,
yes.
oh, okay. Wow.
Let's
He
see.
admits it. Wow.
Published by X53 Studios. This was 3 years ago, actually, 2021.
Okay. Oh, 2021. Wow. That's probably maybe 2020 for me when I started, collecting.
Yep.
Well, somewhere in there.
And yeah, the second one of Arachna is getting ready to launch here soon. I think I've been seeing some
Really?
updates
Okay.
lately. Yeah.
Follow
So
up.
yeah, it's kind of
You're probably like me. When it takes that long in between projects, it probably hurts it. It's like almost starting all over.
yeah. Well, again, that don't bother me so much, because of the whole crowdfunding thing. Sorry, I'm a little shaky
Right.
still running around today. Wish I could have got my uh, tripod this week, but we'll try for
Is
this
that a
upcoming
full
week.
color project or is it
Yeah.
black and white?
Oh, no, full color. Here, I'll show you a quick preview of the first
Well,
page here.
that's going to take time, right?
We don't want to show too much of that because there is a
Okay. You can
wee bit of
embiggen
booty.
yourself if you want.
Right. Well, I want to show it small at the moment so we don't get
Oh, okay.
hit because there's a little bit of skin on the first page.
Oh.
Uh,
Mm.
like I said, this is a bit of a throwback to the Bad Girl books of the early '90s. She, Razor, Lady Death, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun read.
I
Very,
collected
very nice art.
uh
I'm looking forward to the second one.
I
Actually,
collected all three of those and a few more, like Tomei. Um
oh, yeah.
Mrs. Good Stuff in the house says, "Afternoon, gentlemen. Afternoon to you,
Hail,
Mrs. G.
hail, this good
Hope
stuff.
everything's going all right with you. She lost her father recently, and that's
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
sorry
how
to
that
hear
is."
that, Mrs. G. But all right, way to bring it down, Rex.
Well,
Let's
I
see if
just want her
anybody
to
else
know that
pops
we
in.
are thinking about her, that I have not forgot about her,
Right.
and her loss. And
All right, I'm gonna put the phone down for a couple of minutes and let my
I
hands
can't be
relax.
Mr. Perky all the time. In fact, I've been battling it today myself.
What's that?
Keeping an upbeat attitude.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not as easy as others. I understand.
Yeah, it's maybe it's
Yeah.
because I've been watching One Day at a Time. Yeah. Sweet Jesus. I appreciate the thoughts very much. Yes, Miss G. Um, we all need each other. If we could figure that out, grab an oar. I mean, that's another instance where John Malin had it right. Many oars in the water.
Yes, sir.
We'll
Yes,
all
sir.
get there quicker.
That's how we got to do it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Give credit where's credit's due, I always say.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, uh, well, I was hoping we were gonna have a few more people pop in before we start the review. We'll give it till
Hi, and
12:15.
Mrs. G is all you need. There's the mighty
There we go.
replay, Replay.
Yes, and hail and welcome to anyone that watches the replay. Appreciate you very much.
And you probably have
Please
lurkers.
like, share, and subscribe if you can.
There's
If you
always lurkers.
have the time and the energy, please hit that like button and subscribe if possible.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll give it about 2-3 more minutes and then we'll get into this review here.
Shadowhawk will be on the 4 o'clock shadow today. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yes, the triumphant return of Shadowhawk to the 4 o'clock shadow. Yay!
Which if I hadn't had yesterday's show already set up, you could have came in yesterday. But
Yeah, no, it actually worked out good yesterday because it was Mama's birthday and
Mama
stuff.
Hawk's birthday. That's right. I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
so we got to have a nice little dinner and dessert and all that good stuff. So she got her Christmas present, her birthday presents.
Wow, we're late on that one.
Yeah. A
Unless
little
it's for this year.
a little tardy to the party there. Anyway,
Well,
don't know if you noticed or not, Rex, but this is kind of a let me get a better angle. This is a tribute to
Spider Woman #1.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
The controversial cover from a few years back, which of course is
Oh,
why I
where
had the
her
back.
booty and her back is broken by Bane.
Yes. Oh my God, where are her organs?
Mm-hmm.
That's why she has a purse.
A purse to keep her organs in. Yeah,
That's
there you
right.
go. The Egyptians did that. I'm a bit late on Christmas too, Apex says.
Nah, you're just early for this year, Apex. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. By the time
I
I'm
sent
ready to buy
you the link,
Christmas,
Apex. He might be at work, I guess.
maybe. We have to ask him. He might or might answer our questions. He might or might not. He will be our special guest Sunday. And we will talk all things reimagined on Fembat campaign.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, he's
Alex?
the special guest Sunday. I hope I don't. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put him in the title. I had to go back and change that.
Our special guest, the unknown comic. Oh, no.
Well, your cousin had to call me Johnson.
That's right.
Which was not the unknown comic, but I don't feel like suffocating with a paper bag on my head.
This is true.
Yeah. What are you drinking? I'm just
Uh,
curious.
some coffee. That's all.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Too
probably the
early
last
for
couple.
bourbon.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, this might have a bit in there. You never know.
Apex says he is at home, but I'm working at 3 p.m.
Oh, well, jump on in there if you want Apex. I
Job security.
sent you the link earlier.
Oh, he'll be working when we're doing the 4 o'clock shadow. I see how it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's
I'm
12:15.
sure
Let's
he
get
doesn't
this
set his
baby
own
started.
schedule. Yeah, you
All
said
right.
this was a thick baby. How many pages, right offhand?
Oh, I don't think
And do
like
they
most.
number them? And do you think crowdfunders should be numbered? I kind of like numbering pages.
Now that you bring it up, that I was just gonna say I don't believe that it's numbered. Hold on. Let me switch up the layout here.
Do you like
Nope,
number
that was the
pages?
wrong one. Yes, I actually like the numbered pages myself, but
Okay. What if it's an anthology like Devil Flyer? We got a new backer yesterday.
really, that's awesome,
Oh
bro.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I backed you again at some point. I don't remember. I
Well,
think I
I
bought
don't. I
a
know it
sketch
wasn't
cover.
your name.
Okay, I bought a sketch cover. I think about a week ago or so.
Did you really?
I think
Okay.
so. I was certainly meant to. I don't know if I did or not.
I don't think because it's been at 62 backers and I noticed it was at 63. But anyway, it's the thought that
Oh,
counts.
that's right.
Yeah, sketch cover
Yeah.
is cool. Yeah,
Somebody here.
that's going to be
Our
a
good
big thing
friend.
to draw on or have drawn on.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Apex.
What's up,
there
guys?
he is.
Going to be our
Hey,
special
little
guest
boy.
Sunday, which is tomorrow.
Arachna? Is that what that is?
Arachna. Yes, correct.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's a little tribute to the what was that? Something Garcia that did the
I think it was
original.
And you said
Jason.
number
I think did
number two's getting ready to launch on another campaign.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
soon.
I've seen a few updates lately. Arachna 2 is going
Is
to be
that going to be
launching
on
soon.
Indiegogo?
Yes, that's where this one was. I believe it'll be back on Indiegogo again. And I think they did Kickstarter last time too, but of course that
Oh,
doesn't matter to me.
yeah.
Um, all right, so we start off with Arachna waking up. Apparently, she sleeps in the bunk.
nice.
A little bit of redheaded action going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Very nicely drawn.
Well, there's nobody in the bed with her. How can there be any? Anyway, moving on.
Really?
He
Yeah.
left early.
Show us
She
the
was.
inside front cover. You totally glossed over that. Oh,
There
look
you
at
go.
that.
That's
Nice.
Not
cool.
cool. A little
That's
web
yeah.
design with like a little
Mm-hmm.
moisture on it.
Moisture.
Um,
Literally
Woo!
web design.
Apparently, he has read it, folks.
We're
yes,
good.
of course. Okay, so she wakes up and she's shocked. She's like, "What? There's somebody in my room? Somebody's talking to
How dare you?
me."
The
And a
reader.
disembodied voice says, "Come on, Jenny. Come on." She looks under the bed and there's a costume in there that's
Oh,
talking to her. So it's time to let me out and play.
That's kind of Venom symbiote
I
type
like that.
thing, huh?
Yeah, that's
A little
cool.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we skip to a action scene.
Wow, look at
So
that! Look at
this
that foot.
is Arachna as compared to Jenny, who just woke up. So
Mm-hmm.
Arachna and Jenny are kind of separated in the brain, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
So Arachna has been tracking this group of bad guys, trying to figure out where they come from. They all have kind of animal-oriented powers. This guy is called what was his name?
So
Gornia or something like
was
that.
the costume warning her, or is this a flashback?
The costume was telling her it wanted to come out and play. It was time to go to
Mm.
work.
Oh, okay.
So she comes in to save this girl from this guy that's been torturing and killing girls and getting away with it for a while because he's a
Mm.
super souped up dude.
Yeah,
So the
very
girl's all tied up to the bed. Arachne tells her, "You just stay right there. I'll take care of this for you." So in comes the boar guy crashing back through the door.
Wow, he's monstrous.
Yeah, he's a monster. Arachna gives him a nice kick to the face, lands on the bed, and proceeds to tease our lad a little bit. Is that all you got?
He looks like a realistic Bebop.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she gives him another good crash and a crunch. He dives through
Teenage
and
Mutant Ninja
grabs her by the ponytail,
Oh, wow.
and just whips her across the room.
One horse
Oh,
pony
and
soldier.
shit, right out the building, right through the glass,
Wow.
and falling towards the street below. This
Arachna
cannot be good.
and her glass. What a
She doesn't
delicacy.
look. It's, she doesn't look too happy about it.
You know what that expression looks like?
What?
Terry Dobson artwork a little bit.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I see it.
So now you got the big guy. He's recovering from the whacking he took, sitting on the bed there with the girl that's still tied up.
I would have put a caption there said, "What? You haven't swallowed that ball gag yet?"
Yeah. When suddenly he hears another crash. And there's Arachna with an evil smile on her face.
Oh no, it's the creep.
And she tells him, you know what they say
Nice.
about me? She can stick to the walls.
What
So
do you
she
think
comes
about
in.
the colors, huh?
Yeah,
Man.
colors are beautiful.
Yeah.
Sorry
This
about
guy
that.
can draw some booty. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's good. Talented art. Anyway, so she knocks the big guy out, takes care of the freeing up the prisoner, tells her to call the police. And then we find out
Hi, Alex.
someone.
I know.
She meant Apex.
I know, but the L and the P are a little close to the keyboard.
Well, then we find out somebody's been watching all this action with Arachna.
I always feel
Oh,
like somebody's watching me.
Some young lady who's reporting back to somebody about the progress and that they've found someone that they should be interested in.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, the next day we've got Jenny back in her regular persona, headed
This
back to
colorist,
school.
this colorist should be on people's short list. I liked it.
That's really good.
I mean, she's kind of got the whole Peter Parker thing going on a little bit. You know, she's busy at school. She's studying for some guy. She's some kind of scientific thing.
Is she in college?
College, correct? Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, she goes and she's I got to change my position here.
Look at that
Sorry.
big cannon. I think I'll straddle it.
It's the courtyard at the college. They've got an old ceremonial
Exhibitionist outside.
Nice.
Got it.
Yeah, so she's sitting there. She's trying to lure out Arachna so that they can have a chat. So she's trying to figure out how she got these powers, where exactly Arachna came from, because apparently Jenny was just a typical college kid until a couple of weeks ago. And so she's trying to figure out exactly what happened to her. In the meantime, Arachna keeps taking over and having her do things just like Rex said. She's going to straddle the cannon. So
what about the word balloons? We got black with word lettering, and we have white with black lettering. What's going on?
Right. The black with the red little border around it and the white letters is Arachna speaking to Jenny, and the regular word balloons is Jenny speaking to Arachna. So all of this is basically taking place in Jenny's head, but that's so you can differentiate between who's doing what.
Mm-hmm. Good to see you, Fanta.
So anyway, Jenny makes it home, takes a shower, and I will get to her shower.
Across the USA.
Very cool.
And then she starts putting on the Arachna suit.
Booty time. Hey.
And Arachna's telling Jenny, you're not ready for this. You don't know how to control the powers. You don't know how to do anything yet. You need to put me in charge. And Jenny, being, a fiery redhead with a mind of her own, says, nah, I'm going to go out and handle this. You can hang back if you want to, but I'm headed out. So Arachna heads out, but in her Jenny persona, and manages to track down
Lex Luthor.
What she believes to be is a mugging.
Oh, Andy
So,
Smith.
yeah,
What,
Andy
too
Smith
much?
mugging, mugging a Chinese girl. Andy, leave that girl alone.
Yeah.
So she grabs him with a web, whoop, scoops him up,
Thank you very
tosses
much.
him,
Yeah.
tosses him away, and swoops down to save the girl, thinking she's doing a great job. But wait a minute. Old Andy Smith there whips out a tranquilizer dart and shoots at her.
Andy Smith.
Oh no. Bum, 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 bum.
And he misses the first shot.
Oh,
Almost
another
hits
booty
the
shot.
almost hits the innocent girl.
Very cool.
Well, Jenny jumps over there and says, "Don't worry about it. I'll take this. You just stay down." In the meantime, the old Professor X wannabe is reloading, and he gets his gun kicked out of his
I
hand.
got you, Xavier, right here.
Yeah.
And while her back is turned, the girl that she was trying to save shoots Arachna right in the booty.
Oh
That
man.
In the
Uh-oh.
sweet
betraying little hoe bag. So she gets one just for that. Whack.
little hoe bag.
Whack. Whole bag.
You hoe
And
bag.
then
How dare
Andy
you?
Smith jumps on her with a rag soaked in chloroform and goes,
Uh-oh.
hey, just breathe this, baby. It'll help out with the tranquilizers we just gave you.
Mhm.
So he gives her a little roofie,
Oh,
and
wow.
out goes Arachna. She's sleeping like a baby.
She fell in a trap.
That's right. Called him trap. So Andy Smith brings her back to the Smith lair, and
There is a lot of dialogue in this book.
there is a lot. Yeah,
I
and
don't think there's an over amount of it, but it's it does have some reading to it.
no, it's again, like I said, it's a pretty good story. There's a lot involved, a lot going on. Pretty good little backstory here, and again, everything is kind of a mystery because Arachna doesn't know how she got her powers. Now, this Andy Smith, Professor X guy over here, he has a good idea of how her powers might work because he's been doing some crazy experiments. He was the guy who created the boar guy that we saw earlier.
Right.
Fanta, don't you want thank you, Fanta, for stopping in.
At least he's picturing the back of characters. Usually, you don't get to see the back of characters.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
And he's
you get to
done
see
that
an
a
awful lot
lot.
of it. You see a lot of the back of Arachna, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's got to show off that sex.
Upper shot. Yeah.
Yeah. So they
There
load her
is
up in
something to be said that does help sell comics. Because we are
sure,
primarily male-oriented readership for comics.
of course.
Yeah.
And ladies appreciate the female form as well, most of them.
Yeah.
Some of them.
So they load her up in the truck or the car, and they take her back. In the meantime, old Andy Smith wants to examine her face, see if she's got any of the anomalies that he's expecting, like perhaps extra spider eyes or fangs or something like that. But nope, she's just a perfectly cute little normal girl. And turns out our little Miko here, the Chinese girl, might have a thing for Arachna. Whoa. Hold on one second.
Oh,
We've got somebody in the back. Let us see who is here. The mighty Homer Glitch. Come on in.
What? We stopped the review for that? Oh,
Well,
yeah, I was trying not to interrupt. I was trying not to interrupt. I was gonna wait.
All right, now I gotta redo my layout and everything. That's okay, Homer. Let's see. Here we go.
Sorry, bud.
We were kind of engrossed in the bouquet.
Yeah, I was watching. I saw she got shot in the booty.
Yeah.
I liked it. Andy
Yes,
Smith
she did.
He's a neat guy.
Yeah. Plays a villain in his.
Yeah.
Hello,
Who knew
everybody. Hello, gentlemen.
Andy had it in? Anyway.
I'm really liking the colors for this. It's appropriate.
Yeah, the colors are really nice. It's also got a fairly matte finish on the inside, so the glare isn't too bad. Very nice. Anyway, they get her back to the old
of a semi-gloss, and I'm not picking up much glare at all on a semi-gloss.
Yeah, it's like a semi, I guess you'd call it, or like a kind of silky.
Semi-woody.
Yeah, it's got a nice feel. It's got a nice feel to it.
So
they get her back.
She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
That's just green light reflecting off of the stuff in the lab.
Hey, Scarlet Fever.
That's a nice looking. Wow.
So they bring her back to the lab. strap her down to the table, and the doctor says,
Strap her down.
That's what
He's
Lex
too-
Luthor, Andy Smith, Professor
Yeah.
Xavier does.
Professor Xavier. Yeah, of course. You got to do experiments. You got to when you're a
Where you
professor.
find out if you're a mutant or not.
You got to pin her down in that basement.
Right.
Yeah.
And right now she's too weak to break free because of the drugs, so he plans on keeping her drugged up. But at the same time, he
The
wants to put,
gluteus maximus is a big muscle.
That's how I like to keep my
Yeah.
women too, drugged up. Yep.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at this Jackson cleavage shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy
so he
mackerel.
activates a laser that's slowly going
Oh,
between her
hell,
legs.
this
Kind
is
of
James
reminds you.
Bond Goldfinger.
Oh, it
Do you-
is.
Do you expect me to talk? No, I expect you to die.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Anyway, the professor was just tricking her because he wanted her to be really scared, because that makes for a better blood sample for whatever
There you
experiments
go,
he's trying
adrenaline
to do.
rush.
Wow.
So he gets his little blood sample, turns off the laser, tells her, "Yeah, you're okay. I'm not gonna really hurt you. Just needed
Is
to
there a
scare
little
you."
choking action there? Choking action there?
Dang, a little bond
Actually, yeah, he's giving her some more drugs in a breathable form, just to keep her,
As every-
malleable.
Right, as every villain should do.
Sound effects.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's poor Arachna all passed out and being molested by this possibly lesbian freak. And
Isn't that right? That's her sister Anastasia that escaped from Russia when she was younger.
there you go,
Anesthesia.
Anesthesia. Yeah, you're killing me, Rick.
Jeez,
Anyway,
lap on the
check the
boobs,
eyes.
right?
She's out. Look at that. Ooh, totally passed out.
Baby.
Yeah.
So the professor tells her to lock her up, not to touch anything, and he's got something he's got to go take care of. So he rushes out, gets a phone call, tells Miko there, take care of Arachna, don't touch none of the drugs. I'll be back as soon as I can. He gets to wherever he's going, and whack, gets whacked in the head. Turns out it was just his wife calling to have him come home, and now he's in trouble.
A golfing club.
Yeah, so
wife
Mr. Big Bad, yeah, Mr. Big Bad evil villain that wants to take over the world has got a overbearing wife at home.
Yeah.
So
I think a whack like that from a golf club would fucking
that is
kill you.
funny. Wow.
Hence, he's a villain.
Yeah.
yes. So we flash back to Arachna in her cage, and Miko telling her a little bit about her situation, that the professor was the guy who created the pig man that she fought, and it was all a setup so they could get her there. And that now, thanks to Arachna
lesbian
and the professor, Miko had the bright idea that she's going to break into the centrifuge, get herself the serum that Professor was working on, and make herself super. So she glugs it down.
You know,
It's a big old
the art style doesn't remind me of his work per se, but some of these sight gags and everything, kind of like Kevin McGuire.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, doesn't look like things went too well with the experiment.
Ooh.
He goes down. He goes down.
It's like she killed herself.
Finally, those tight shorts took their vengeance.
That's right. The lack of circulation was just too much.
Too much.
Anyway, by this time it's a little while later, and the professor comes back with a sore head, walks in and is like, "Oh, what the hell's going on around here?" And there's
two sore heads.
Yeah, there's Arachna. Actually, Jenny, because she's not in her Arachna persona yet, giving mouth to mouth to poor Miko, because otherwise
she is.
She'd have been dead.
I like the over
Andy
the
Smith.
shoulder shot. That was nice.
It's awesome.
All right. Sorry, I gotta change position and get comfortable here. All right. So Andy Smith takes another shot at her, but he's a terrible shot. Misses.
Is that a tranquilizer?
Yeah, another tranquilizer, misses again. She jumps on him, smacks him a little bit, chokes him up a little bit, makes him drop the gun. He's like, "Oh my God."
Wait a minute. Wait, let's see these dialogue balloons. Go back up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Just see. Okay.
Yeah.
She getting worried.
There's a bit of dialogue there. There's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's regretting that he left poor Miko by herself. He was worried that she would try something like this. And he says, "Wait a minute, I've got adrenaline. I can bring her back to life. You just gotta let me do it, Arachna." And
Wow.
So who
Arachna,
is Miko? It's not his daughter, it's assistant or what?
it's his assistant, as
I
far as
think
we
so.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arachna smashes his face
Because we've
into the
seen the
medicine
wild.
cabinet.
Jeez.
He gets a nice face full of glass there.
Ooh.
Then she tosses him around and she goes, "All right, you better save her. If not, I'm going to finish you off right now."
Damn it, Andy Smith. Where is First Man 3?
Yeah, he's busy in the laboratory.
So anyway, Andy pulls the old Pulp Fiction and gives her the stabbing motion
In the
right to the
heart.
chest
Yeah.
with the shot of adrenaline. So, and there's Nico laying there.
Wow.
Then he spits at Arachna's face,
I'm a little pincushion.
tells her, "You're never going to turn me into the cops because you're a wanted criminal too. You're a vigilante. And I've got all your DNA and evidence of you being here, so you're never going to turn me in." So at this point, Arachna starts contemplating killing someone for the first time. But in the meantime, in the background there, we see Miko finally sitting up. And Arachna makes the mistake of turning her back and immediately chokehold from Miko from behind.
Ugh.
She don't like it, so she throws a couple of quick elbows. Wham! Takes the doctor out. Wham! Hits Miko. Doesn't even phase her. Miko gives her a left cross that sends Arachna flying.
Because now she has powers.
She has the formula.
Yep, because now she's also got powers. And the doctor, there's some comical back and forth chatter as they're
I think
fighting.
I'd be picking the bits of shard of glass out of my face.
Oh yeah, right.
You would think that's probably uncomfortable. Anyway, in the meantime, Miko's tossing Arachna around like a rag doll.
Especially if you have to speak and move your mouth, right? I mean, every time you said something, it would hurt, I would think.
Glass in your teeth.
Yeah. Gives her a good. Okay, can you guys see this thing?
Well,
yeah.
Yes.
Gives her a nice kick.
Stompa.
Ouch.
A little bit of pummeling. Down, 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 down. Just punching the crap out of her.
To think that I wanted to kiss you.
Arachna goes down. Ooh, look at that eye. It's already swollen up.
Yeah.
Oh, and then a boot to the face. Ooh, that's not nice.
Is this what you do? Somebody that gave you the tongue? What the hell?
You know, I tell you. And then Miko and the doctor start gloating a little bit.
I think you were Gray Slick or something.
Yeah.
And then the doctor says, "Hey, we don't need her anymore because now I have you. You're super powered. Put her costume back on her and just go throw her into the ocean."
Maybe that's Savard, from the original Captain Marvel.
Savannah? Dr. Savannah?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the caterpillar.
No.
Anyway,
not Mr. Worm.
Miko takes her to a pier, throws a ball and chain around her leg.
Uh-oh.
And then says, "Sorry, Arachna. Appreciate you saving my life, but I'm loyal to the doc." Tosses the ball and chain off the pier with Arachna with it.
Wow, I'd just about dislocate her leg, probably. In reality.
You would think. Arachna goes down, down, down.
Wow, it's like a Devil Flyer splash page.
Yeah. She tries to shoot her webs, but they're not working yet, either due to the drugs or possibly from being underwater. We don't know that much about her powers yet. So she hits the bottom, and she thinks this could be the end.
Damn that Andy
No,
Smith.
I'm thinking that has a bit of a Mario Gully art feel too. Remember Ant? That came out.
Oh yeah.
I see a little bit of Mario Gully.
Anyway, so while we leave Arachna in the drink at a cliffhanger, if you will.
Oh yeah.
We go back to a bit of an origin for Miko, and we find out that she was training to be a martial artist. She had a bad attitude. Her master beat the crap out of her a little bit for
nothing
being
more
out of line.
dangerous than a lesbian martial artist.
Yeah. So of course Miko doesn't like that. She's a powerful personality.
Oh,
So she stabs the master in the back while he's not looking.
Ooh.
I
Takes
got you,
him out.
Sensei, right here.
Yeah. Tells him I've learned everything I need from you. Splats him. And
Apparently, you don't. Your nose is bleeding.
hold on.
Oop,
What's going on
looks.
here?
What?
Whoa. Huh?
Whoa, there we go. Okay.
Cloudy's
So
working the camera. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
my phone was being a little weird there.
Cloudy
Anyway,
is his
so
cat.
she gloats a bit, tells him she's out of there, ends up making her way to America.
Okay.
Anyway, present day, now we see Miko breaking out a new costume. So, if
Mhm.
you're gonna be super, you gotta look super.
And
And
green for a villain, kind of like Talon of
mhm,
the new Teen Titans.
Yeah.
and she looks pretty super.
Hmm.
Little.
Another booty
And then
shot, upward booty shot.
yeah, and then she heads off to the city. We see her wreaking a little havoc. She's actually got web powers like Arachna now. She's
Uh-huh.
hanging there upside down, taking out some guards, busting into the vaults, taking out the guns, getting the loot, all that good stuff. In the meantime, Arachna the drugs have finally worn off. She has a burst of strength,
And she is
breaks free
Oriental,
again.
so later we'll probably see her eating a bowl of Uncle Ben rice.
There you go.
Yes.
She breaks free of her chains and strives for the surface.
Some of you will
She
get it.
makes it all beat up, all drugged down and wet. And then and on the phone decides to fuck around again. Okay, fucking thing.
I've got a phone like that too. It's not fun.
It's like
Ah,
autocorrect.
so,
It never
Yeah.
works.
It's called
yeah,
a tripod. It's called a
Yeah.
tripod. Put it on your Amazon wish list. Somebody will buy it for you.
Yes.
yeah,
Tripod.
yeah, sure they will.
Sure.
Okay, Omer. Uh, anyway, so she's hitchhiking home, walking her way home. She gets picked up by this grizzly old trucker who you think is probably going to try to do something bad to her.
And it's
But
Large Marge.
nah,
It's Rod
turns out
Sherry.
he's actually a big fan of her exploits
Oh,
and gives her some french fries.
that's
Says
cool.
all he wants is in return for the ride is a little selfie from her.
Yeah, cool.
Why do I have a comment out of it? Jesus.
No,
So
Leg Kick,
here
you didn't say hello to Omer, I don't think.
I did. Oh, hey, leg kick. I didn't say hello to leg kick though. Howdy.
Hey, look at
Uh, so here's the little
Word up,
selfie
like
that
kid.
Arachna
look.
Yeah,
leaves
it
for
looks
the
cool.
trucker. She takes a pic with his dog and flips him the old peace sign.
So is this set in New York? That almost looked like a Empire State Building panel.
Is it?
Yes, I believe it is set in New York.
Hmm.
Okay, in the meantime, there's a whole lot of exposition on this page of stuff that's going on in the city.
A little Frank
Things like,
Miller going on there with the.
yeah, with the talking heads.
Of course, George Perez did that in Avengers too.
Yeah.
hmm So or Jenny is sitting there talking with the Arachna persona, trying to figure out what they do next, where they're gonna
Help!
go.
The artist won't draw me with clothes on. What the hell?
Oh, hi. Wow. Hello.
So Jenny puts on the suit and she's going out looking for Miko. She wants to get her revenge.
Mm-hmm. Because see, that that lesbo stuff just never, hardly ever works out.
Yeah.
Exactly. So here comes Miko returning back to the secret hideout after she's been out doing her evil doings for the evil Andy there.
Mm-hmm. Evil
And
Andy,
Evil Andy.
as opposed to evil Ernie.
I
that's
can
right.
imagine this week all of us will be in Andy's chat going, Andy, great appearance on the Arachno comic. He'll go,
That's
Yeah, and he'll be going, what?
What are
What?
we talking about?
So anyway, her and the professor are talking about all their evil plans when suddenly crash. And look who's here.
It's
Arachne.
Batman.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
Look, it's Mr. Freeze.
Oh, no.
So it's not Arachne though, it's Jenny again. She's using the suit without letting Arachne be in charge. So
Oh.
she fires off a webbing at Miko there
Pew, pew,
and
pew.
completely misses because she's not good with the powers yet.
Mm.
And she's like, shoot. She tries again, misses again. In the meantime, Miko doesn't miss. She jumps in there, grabs her by the throat, starts pummeling her, tossing her around, throws her to the ground, and then steps on her face.
Hey, Carrie.
She's
Oi,
really
oi,
not nice.
Savaloy.
Hey, Carrie.
Oi, Carrie. Good to see you, dear.
What's up, Carrie?
So now Miko thinks she's the shit. She's just holding Arachna there. The doctor's going, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get rid of this girl. We might as well just kill her now. Miko pulls out the sai and says, you know what? We'll just lobotomize her. I'll just stick it right through her eyeball.
Well,
And then,
that's kind of like Lectra there with the size.
Yeah.
And then we can still have her to experiment on. And at that point, the Arachna persona takes over,
Yeah.
leaps into action,
How
avoids
dare you?
avoids the stabbing of Miko.
Little speed lines going on there.
Look at that. Flips out of the way. Very ninja-like.
Can't touch this. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Shoots out a web and grabs her by the foot. And then pulls her in to deliver a smacking.
Some Mac.
Mac.
But before she can get the smack off, Miko turns it around and gives her a kick in the face.
Take this, you slut.
Arachna crashes into the doctor's
Ah.
equipment, thus destroying the lab, picks up the severed hand of some experimental creature, and just slaps the living crap out of Miko with it. In the meantime, the doctor has run out.
I think
And
I
for
will
some
slink
reason,
away to my
he's
beautiful
saying,
wife.
forgive me, Miko. Uh-oh. Looks like he may have booby-trapped the... Oh, yep. Self-destruct in the lab. Big explosion. Knocks Miko and Arachna for a loop. Miko's in trouble. Probably gonna die. But Arachna decides at the last second to go ahead and save her.
I'll save
her
you.
one
That was
last.
a hell of a kiss.
Save her lesbian lover.
That's right. Give her one last shot.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we rephrase that?
No.
As they barely escape,
Through.
The experimental place explodes into giant fireballs.
Formaldehyde in there, you know.
Yeah.
Volatile chemicals.
Evil Andy says, I'm
Now
sorry
back
again.
to the Fortress of Solitude
That's right.
in my golf game.
So the evil professor thinks that Miko's dead. Only Arachna knows she's alive.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Yeah.
So she ends up leaving Miko, letting her go. She gave her a chance. And she's going back. She's having a little conversation with Arachna now, trying to figure out what they're going to do in the future. And they decide that they're going to keep on pursuing this evil doctor because he seems to be a key to a lot of the things that are happening in the city at the moment.
Oh.
He just
But
let that one girl go, Miko, whatever.
Yep, she let her go. In the meantime,
Wow.
we see that someone else has been observing Arachna's antics over the last couple of days. It kind of reminds you of a Craven the Hunter type. And him and his evil side chick girl seem to be showing a lot of interest in our girl Arachna. And here's a little preview of issue number 2. Arachna and Miko team up.
You know, they did that in Batgirl, which was, you know, I never watched any of that. All it was Lezo stuff. But I heard reviews that she let this villainess go because she was a lesbian. I think Nerdrotic had said something about it. And then
I do not believe that they're really leaning too hard into that in this book. I mean, there's a little bit of flirting with it.
What I'm saying is, she later killed a bunch of people. So are their deaths not on the head of Batwoman at that point? Because she let her go. She killed those people. Yeah, it's never good.
Here's another little preview for issue number 2. Not sure who the artist.
You know, my only criticism is it seemed to wrap up very quickly.
Who is the artist on this one?
Hold on one second. Let me. The main artist, is Carlos Granda.
And
Carlos
who did the
Granda.
colors?
Very
Who did
nice.
the colors?
The colorist is Maxim Strelkov. Sounds like a Rush.
It's a Arachna.
Stroke off.
Yeah.
Strelkov.
Strelkov.
Oh, okay.
Strelkov. Yeah, I think the colors are, whoops,
They're dynamic.
quite nice on this book.
They're still
The
good.
art is obviously spectacular. Got a fun story. Doesn't take itself too seriously, but at the same time, you're interested in what's going on,
And a
what's going to
fiery
happen next.
redhead like Mary Jane.
That's very good.
Yeah, and not afraid to draw women as women should be drawn.
Even the cover looks semi-gloss, a
really
matte
like that.
finish.
Yeah, yes, it's got a nice matte.
Mm.
Feels very nice to the touch. Shouldn't be touching it that much, but anyway,
Right.
Pages
it'll
are
go
big.
right back into its little bag and board here.
That is
But
so
yeah, you
much
can
more
see
enjoyable
it's
without all that glare.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like
And it came on a nice heavy stock. I mean, I've had this thing in a bag and board since I got it, and as soon as
So
I
is it
took it
like a
out,
cardstock, would you say?
yeah, the cover is almost like a thin cardstock, not super thick, but yeah,
Mhm.
very very nice. Very feels nice quality. So anyway, there we are with Arachna #1 for the
looks great.
High Noon #6 today, and
But it's
I
really
would
not a
give
review
that.
unless you tell us what you think about it, Shadowhawk.
I'm going to now, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, Mister
I couldn't quite
Impatient.
watch. You're giving me motion
Which
sickness.
I
I
am.
couldn't really watch.
Again, I would give this presentation an 8 out of 10. Enjoyed the artwork. Everything was done well.
There was a lot of fan
Story's
service
good.
in it. That's for sure.
Intriguing. Yeah, there's a few. I mean, they kind of lean into a couple of comic book tropes. They throw you a little bit of some fun stuff with the tribute cover to the controversial Spider-Woman book and all that. These guys seems like they're just having a lot of fun and making some good comics. So solid 8 out of 10, and looking forward to #2.
It's outstanding.
Well, it seems like I would have cut down on the fight or extended the book. It just seemed to wrap up very quickly. Now, maybe not story-wise, but it seemed like it wrapped up very quickly.
How many pages was it? It's about 32.
Yeah, probably about 32 or so.
Yeah.
It was not 48. I think it would have took us a long.
And we were talking about that before you came in, Apex. Do you? I think in your book, your pages are numbered, aren't they?
Yeah, they're 56 pages. So.
Yeah, but you've got them actually numbered.
I do.
Yeah.
I do number them. Yeah.
And that's kind of unusual in the crowdfunding. I kind of like numbered pages, actually.
I do too. I don't know which number
Yeah, I
I'm
do
on.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer them numbered myself. It's kind of nice to have them numbered.
It is. It's good for page
Just,
signatures.
I mean, even just so, like, if you're discussing it with somebody, you can say, "Hey, check out, this panel on page 28 or whatever."
Exactly.
Yeah, really killer panel or what have you. Or just, hey, check out this great booty shot on page 12.
Yeah. Yes.
Whatever it may be, the topic of discussion. Well, what Evelyn's been up to today, Elmer? What's going on with you? Let me get the layout back to normal here. Get everybody up on the
I've
screen.
been revamping my FemBack campaign. A little bit
Awesome.
revamping.
Awesome.
Again? Okay.
It's just revamping. Nothing's changed really. I did not close it. It's still open. I just kind of revamped a few stuff. It's going to be I'll reveal that on the 4:00 shadow tomorrow. I'll save that. Yeah.
Ooh, all right. Is that news?
I'll save it for that. I'll save it for that.
Rex is going to be, fairly soon. What is it, March 3rd, Rex, or March?
March
8th.
8th.
March 8th. March 8th.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be
That'll
the
give me enough
revamp.
time to get the Jimmy Reyes cover finished, colored. John Dillard's going to do that. A few other things, everything scanned and put up on the campaign.
Right.
And,
Ooh, what do you got going there, Elmer?
This is Silverbug. Steve
Silverbug.
Skeen's character.
Silverbug.
Really? Nice.
Wait a minute.
It's
Let me look at
Christmas
this.
time in Bugville.
Gave her a sexy look.
Sexy Silverbug.
I'm too sexy for this suit.
Ooh, sexy silver.
Ah, there we go. Now, whose character was this?
Levi Skeens, aka
Levi
Galaxy
Skeens.
Memorial Park.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Levi's. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I just didn't hear you too well. Yeah, that's cool, man.
That is awesome.
I probably am.
Of course, I've got
Do good, baby. Have fun.
I've got
Yeah, so, don't take it too
Battlehawk
serious.
right here. Battlehawk.
Battlehawk.
That's our initial design by Omer there. It's very cool. I think we're going
This
to
is
do a
my
little,
latest trademark character, by the way. I've already
Yes.
sent it into the postage office and
Did you?
sealed, and so you're copyright infringing on my character Battlehawk, Shadowhawk. Just so you know.
that's okay because that's not the final design for my Battlehawk anyway. So
I'm gonna rename this Battle Cock.
Oh Lord.
Cock-a-doodle
oh
doo.
my God,
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. I'm just messing with you, man.
half man, half rooster.
Yes, he's the rooster man.
Look out, hens. Here comes
That's
Battlehawk.
And I'm coming for you.
How's that Alice in Chains song go? Here comes a rooster.
That's
Oh,
it. Come to kill the rooster.
anyways, yeah, I gotta pick this up, send it your way. So it's
Awesome,
it's
bro.
out of my
Appreciate
hand.
it.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what? It's up to you, but you can leave her black and white if you want. That's not a problem.
That's a little wonky. That's wonky.
That's wonky.
That's my next sticker. So the
Oh,
folks, the boys over at Don Draw Stuff on the Saturday night stream later tonight, that they've been giving me shit about saying that one of Marcus's drawings, like I said, the hand looked a little wonky. So I'm gonna make a stickers called "That's Wonky" because I'm gonna monetize it.
Cool.
I'm gonna monetize the hate
There you go.
That's great. That's great.
because they're a bunch of
That's how we
dumbasses.
do it.
Bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take all the negativity and make it into something positive, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I like it.
So that's wonky.
It's so wonky.
That's awesome. Love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotta
God.
take a negative, make it positive, you know.
Ooh.
That's right. Take lemons, make lemonade.
Yeah.
Well, that was great, fellas. Another fun show. Managed to, even with being a couple minutes late, squeeze everything in there. I thought it might be a close one today. So it might be.
Were you gonna do an open package? What's it called? Unboxing?
Oh, shoot. For the package you sent me. We'll do that next Saturday. Sorry.
Oh, okay, cool. No.
Or on
I
the
just
4
thought
o'clock
you-
shadow today.
that
Oh,
works
yeah.
too.
Or I didn't think about it. We could do it on 4 o'clock shadow today if Rex don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Yeah,
there
you
you go.
got a bunch of stuff. I sent you quite a bit.
Oh, dude, you loaded me up, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. Apex, did you get your package yet? You're saying Wednesday, maybe?
Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. The mail's been like a snail slow this past year. I don't know
Well,
why.
I paid for the 3-day priority, so I'm like, why is it taking so long? It's
I have no
twice as
idea.
long.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
It's terrible. Because
Yeah.
Like me, I'm on a training route. I found out. So like our mailman changes every 6 weeks or some shit. So it's
Oh.
like my mail is notoriously bad where I'm at. But
Yeah, I don't know why it's this bad. I sent something to Peter Palmiotti. It took 18 days to get there.
Oh, wow.
oh god,
It's
that's
insane.
crazy. Yeah,
And I sent Dan Lawrence a
Well,
package.
that's in the States. You'd think you
in
could
the
send it to
States.
Europe in that amount of time.
Yeah,
Peter Palmiotti is doing some inking for
Canada.
Genuine Comics.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
that's freaking awesome.
And working
Peter's a
on
good
retro.
inker, man. Yeah.
he'll be
That
doing some
Palmiotti
inking
family
on,
is pretty talented.
yeah, they are. He'll be working on some Madam X for me. I'll send him some pages and the first page 1 of Fembat redone with Palmiotti.
Oh,
inks.
and
yeah.
before we get out of here today, I've got an announcement to make. Since we don't do CG drama on Rex's stream, we do it here.
Oh, good
Matt, the
Lord.
fucking headroom bar, is apparently got no morals and no limits to the shit that he will say. The
Wow.
crap that fell out of his face today on Twitter regarding EBS's wife, who's suffering from Parkinson's disease,
Oh man.
is some of the most fucking low-level, disgusting, vile shit I've ever heard.
Wow, I've heard you be a big proponent of Matt Barr. You know,
Yeah.
Fuck Matt Barr.
Shit, but I
That
really
was
Fuck
the
like.
Matt
best.
Barr. Fuck Matt Barr. I want him out of
Yeah.
our community and out of our life, just like fucking goddamn Vic King. So tomorrow at noon,
Right.
a very special high noon with Shadowhawk, and I happen to have Mandibles, page 1, issue 1, that Matt was working on about 4 years ago when he first showed up in CG, and I
Right.
paid good money for that fucking thing at an auction. It's never come out. He refuses to even answer any questions about if and when it's still even being worked on.
Oh
And
wow.
after the crap that I saw from him today, I no longer want it in my collection, and we will be doing Shadowhawk's second ceremonial burning to remove cancer from our community. Tomorrow at noon, live stream, and I will set that page on fire in my barbecue. Happy fucking birthday, Matt Barr, you piece of shit. All right. Hello. Have a great
Yeah.
day. Boys, hang out for a minute. I'm going to end the stream
Okay.
here, and we can talk backstage.
Nice.
Good Lord.
Ciao for now. Keep collecting.
Under